Japan's most wanted street racers.
Today we're here in Osaka, Japan to dive headfirst into the world of
Osaka?
underground street racing.
Osaka.
Specifically, Kanjo racers.
That looks so fun.
But Japan's
I want to go to
legal
Japan
system
just to break
is
the
no
law.
joke.
And try the food. This looks so fun.
Some critics have referred to their system as hostage justice, with
Yeah.
Japan's conviction rate exceeding over 99%. So
Damn,
what
what'd they
makes
do?
these drivers risk so much? What the hell's a Kanjozoku?
だから SNS でめっちゃ見てると思う。
普通の一般道からなのでもう逃げれないです。
We're going to uncover exactly what goes into building these cars, the strategy the police forces use to catch their targets, and by the end, if I play my cards right, I'll earn a seat to ride on the legendary Kanjo loop myself.
Today we're here in Osaka and we're hunting Kanjo Civics. Welcome to Donut.
I've known about Osaka's Kanjo racers for some time, but to us in the West, they've always been shrouded in mystery.
When I was a young boy, there's only one time the experience in the Kanjo, the Bozo, super crazy, incredible.
Teams of the craziest
What's your
Honda
favorite
builds
car?
tearing through the streets of
For
Osaka.
me, I ain't gonna lie.
Two-lane freeway.
I don't know about favorite, but I'll do like top 5. R34, R35. Definitely two honorable mentions in there. Mark IV Supras. Definitely another honorable mention. Two JZ is a great motor. There's
Driving in a
so
five-line
much.
Civic.
2 lanes,
2 lanes,
but 5 Civics.
5 Civic.
Listen,
gives me
these guys,
Tokyo,
they don't talk
Tokyo
openly,
Drift
they
vibes.
don't name names, and they definitely
Fast and
don't share
Furious.
secrets with just anyone.
Is there anything like that here in
Only
Tokyo?
Osaka, yeah, only Osaka.
So if we want to see the real Kanjo scene, we'll have to dig
Bro,
deep.
I really want to go here just to break the law.
Osaka is defined by its warm and generous people who welcome you with big open arms.
KBBQ. I'll do
Very
something
good,
strange for some
very
BBQ.
good, very good.
Like meeting an old friend.
Yo! I want this type of treatment low key.
Like meeting an old friend.
That was wholesome, but at the same time, kind of questionable.
I love Osaka.
I'm not mad
But
at
we
it.
weren't just
though.
here to
I'm not mad
sightsee.
at it, though.
Car scene is different than Tokyo with the Osaka area. It's called like Los Angeles and New York City. 100% different.
Our fixer Lucas of Team Free Spirit put together a meet for us. In Osaka, they showed up.
Whoa.
Okay. What we got? Oh, I see R35! Doggy?
This is
R34s?
insane. There's Civics everywhere. There's a 400R down there. What? Yeah.
I know we got some pressure.
Hardcore.
I know we got some pressure
Hardcore. There's Lamborghinis
in here. Japan moving like that?
down there. I saw GT3. I had no f***ing idea.
R35 in the back.
We
Okay.
were like, oh, there'll be like
Talk to me.
5
Talk to
cars
me.
maybe.
We hoped to make a connection with the locals that would get us closer to the Kanjozoku.
Hey, we're gonna run the loop later. Will we see you out there?
All the niggas in motion popped out.
No?
I
Said
love
no.
to see it.
Now, that didn't exactly work out how I
Fire.
planned, but we did notice there was a lot of Civics. If we wanted to find our racers, it might be a good idea to find a shop that specializes in Hondas.
All right, so now we're here at Zero Fighter, which is probably one of the biggest Honda tuning shops in Japan. They have their own paint booth and they track prep a lot of customer cars. And rumor has it, some of these guys might know some people who drive the Kanjo loop.
My Daisuke Hayashi, Kaisha Zero Fighter.
Thank you for having us. We brought you a present for you and the team.
Hi, thank you, arigato, thank you very
KFC?
much.
There
you go. KFC.
Kentucky, oh, KFC present for you.
For you.
This might be a hot take, but Korean fried chicken is better than Kentucky fried chicken. Kentucky ain't got nothing on Korea. No bad. KBBQ is top tier. Argue with your grandma.
Zero Fighter is a shop built upon decades of experience on the Kanjo and the circuit. While they don't race the Kanjo themselves anymore, they still build cars for locals, no questions asked.
2018年その前からここにショップを置いたのが2018年から My car Impala Chevy I like
How'd they get this?
There are
How'd they even get this
everywhere.
It didn't take long for us to find what we were looking for.
Whoa.
We can't say if these cars are built for the track, street, or boat. But to understand why they're built like this, it's important to know the origins of the Kanjizoku first. The Kanjo racers, or Kanjizoku, emerged in Osaka during the 1980s. Japan's automotive golden era was just starting. It gave birth to the fastest Hondas at the time. The developments made for circuit racing found their way to the streets, where drivers honed and tested their cars. The street scene was booming.
When do you think Kanjo racing actually started?
91年
We spoke to a retired Kanjizoku who wished to remain anonymous.
名前売るために感情やっぱ上がってるからもともとチームいろんなチーム感情族のチームがあるから
By the early 90s, Kanjizoku were in full force.
まあステッカー貼ってなかったら上がられへんっていうとこもあって昔は昔は鍵抜かれてポンって上から
彼はめっちゃみんなバトル
バトルやけどやっぱり大きい車の方が速いから
Why do you like the Civic?
動きやすごく素直に動く乗ってて楽しいエンジンが大好きホンダの
The Civic
Ain't gonna lie,
wasn't
even though
as
it sounds
fast
good,
as
none
more
of this shit will
powerful
ever
Japanese
beat a V12.
counterparts like the Nissan Skyline or Toyota
Simply the
Supra,
sound.
but it was lightweight, high revving, and perfect for weaving
Ain't
through
gonna lie,
highway
that
traffic
Supra is
while
sexual.
evading the police.
Sexual
小
healing.
学校6年とかやけどまあその時は
Hold on,
スカイライン
Oh, I got a Yaga.
車が
I didn't even
すご
peek.
い時に上がって
You got a
るから
Lindsay.
そやみんなやっぱシビッ
Boy,
ク
get on
の
that
方が接
lens.
続しやすいっていうか
The Kanjizoku
Got
and
that
their
shit
Civic
on.
soon became the dominating force on the Osaka highways. The three most popular Civic chassis that Kanjo racers are known for using are the
That's
EF, EG, and EK.
This is a perfect example of what a Kanjizoku Civic might be. It's got no interior, the driver's seat in a precarious position, and this racing net, which may or may not block the driver's face. Now, a lot of these cars run the B series engine, varying from the B16 to the B18. The good thing about these engines is you can swap out parts. It's kind of like one big Lego. A lot of these cars run different wheels, from SSR Type Cs to Enki RPF1s and even TE37s. It really doesn't matter, they all look really good. But my favorite is the SSR Type C. But what really makes a Kanjo Civic? The exhaust! Do you have a lot of customers who run the Kanjo?
そうそう一緒、両方もいるし一緒の人もいるしで感情もサーキットも結局もう20年近いね何回かちょっと遊び半分でそんなに
And just like we expected, their lips were sealed, bounded by a code of honor, like a fight club, but for Civics. Unfortunately for us, that
Anybody
means
riding?
we still don't have a ride
Everybody
on the
saying nothing
Kanjo.
about that Conjo run.
I've heard a lot of people telling me I need to try out this carbonated milk called cow piss soda. I'm gonna give it a shot. That's actually pretty good. But I'm not just thirsty for carbonated cow milk. I'm thirsty for Hondas. So we came to Aslan to talk to the shop owner and see what he knows about Kanjo street racers in the area.
アスランの代表の谷義孝です。お願いします。僕がそのホンダのディーラーで勤めてたからそれがあるかな。EK9 とかもこれが新車だった時、
There's a reason why these Civics have so much in common with a car you would see at a racetrack. From 1981 to 1999, Honda hosted the Civic one-make race. The style and racing pedigree has been passed down for decades and is still an inspiration for many Honda drivers in Osaka. While the series was disbanded, shops like Zero Fighter and Aslan still run their own Civic one-make challenges for enthusiasts to enter, fostering the future of grassroots motorsport.
レコードホルダーの車でもちょっとリフト上がったままだから10年ぐらいかけてちょっとずつこの形に
All right, so this car
Look at the
holds
piston
the
cup.
front-wheel drive record at Tsukuba. Pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna go ride on the loop. Do you have any words of advice for me?
別の人に聞いた方がいいと思う。もう詳しくない。感情に対して詳しくない。語ると
them boys not
嘘に聞こえる。僕が 感情族じゃないから。そうやね。感情のその例えばテンプルレーシングとか、まだこのゲットワイルドとかもそれ大阪ループクレイジー感情族のステッカーだから、そういう友達はいてるから、こんなことがあったみたいよみたいな話もできるかな。
This nigga didn't clarify like 3 different times he's not directly involved. That boy runs the loop on a
It's beginning to dawn on me how
where he used
difficult
to.
finding these drivers really is. But it makes sense because they're trying to stay ahead of an ever-evolving police force that's hell-bent
Look,
on
AMG GT? Hold on. You got some German engineering in the cut.
change.
Karari, the livery.
Karari.
Yeah, it's wild. Do you like M&Ms?
Yeah.
What's your favorite color M&M?
Orange.
I like the green one.
だから当時は数がすごく多かったんで、やっぱり警察も手に負えない状態。でも今は数が少ないし、やっぱり最新のシステム、警察のシステムがすごく。
Over the years, authorities have intensified crackdowns, installing AI-driven surveillance cameras, undercover officers, and mobile speed traps to stamp out the illegal races.
Yeah, this the
感情
Japan's most
走ったらってことね。
wanted street racers.
アドバイス。まあでもやっぱり今は
I'm taking
も
notes
ちろん
for
カ
when
メ
I
ラ
take over
もうとりあえ
Japan.
ずまあ
日本の至る所にカメラが普通の一般道から。なのでもう逃げれな
Can I
い。
tell you?
けど
Do my
昔は多分
homework.
それでカメラで
How
ナ
was
ン
your
バ
day?
ープレートから探し出すとかが多かった。
Another tool police have deployed is the Orbis Speed Monitoring System. This device uses GPS signal
They've been
from
accurate
devices
for it?
in your car to track your speed.
調査本部
I'm
が、
glad to hear. I'm glad to hear.
解散するまで電源切ってるんだ。
YouTube, how was y'all
電
day?
源切ったら GPS で飛んでくるやんか、携帯で。だから電源落としたまま。
With the rollout of new
Sorry,
technology, including AI facial recognition software and GPS tracking,
It was
sometimes
very
the
productive.
police don't even need to chase you. They'll just
Very
quietly build a
productive.
case digitally and then show up at your door in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is how the feds move. By the time that you get a phone call or you find out some shit, they have enough evidence.
They can track your device's
Yo.
GPS from a street race to your house and use AI to match your biometrics, like your ears, from camera footage to your social
I
media
never shy away
photos.
from a
Critics in
challenge.
Japan have
I'm
said,
built
in
for it.
today's society, where the advanced digital technology
Me
and
and all of my
internet
chat are
widely
going. We're
used,
all going
extracting
down. If
the
I go down, my
individual's
chat go down with
information
me. I go down, my chat going down with me.
Images of the whole body and face makes it possible to collect and record behavioral history without consent. But I'll let you decide if the safety benefits outweigh the loss of privacy.
It's all right. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
Still, the severity has made Conjo racers extremely hard to find.
What you
no,
mean,
yeah,
nah?
hold on,
Nigga, if I get locked up, my chat getting locked up. If I go through it, my chat going through it. If I get 25 to life, my chat getting 25 to life. Because we locked in. We in this forever for life. That's what it is. Y'all agree, right? What you mean snitch? Huh? What are you talking about? What you mean? Yeah, it's Tony. You know me. We in this together. It's not. What you talking about? If I make a meal each. I'm trying to make people think I froze. Damn, that's crazy. Where did this message go? I can't even see it. Yeah. What you mean? If I'm up, we all up. What you? Hey Hey, nah, that should be funny as hell.
今は少なくなってきてるのはやっぱりその厳しくなってきたり人の前目のだって今日暴走しに行くよとか走りに行くよ。
Some Conjo racing teams have abandoned the loop altogether, but we were fortunate enough to meet a group of drivers who've chosen a different home turf.
Take care of me. Let's have fun.
The Conjo races have evolved into running the local tow roads as well.
Okay.
My balls are rattling.
This remind me of Tokyo Drift.
Tonight, we're not on the loop.
This is Tokyo Drift
vibes. To go see what some of these Civics can do in their natural
Dude, does not look like Tokyo Drift?
Mountain racing is dangerous, but these guys wait to go out after 2 a.m. when the roads are mostly empty of the public.
Yeah.
It's honestly very interesting to see the disposition of outlaw street racers who are trying to be courteous of others.
Yeah.
It wakes you up.
The cold mountain air and the buzzing from the swarm of Civics was nothing short of intoxicating. On our way down the mountain, we ran into some sort of law enforcement.
High speed.
The group took off.
High speed in
I was
Japan.
split from the rest of
Please
the donut
run.
team.
Please don't follow the law. I want to see crime activity. I want to see the worst case scenario. Please.
So, yeah, I think we were evading some sort of enforcement, and now we're in what looks like a car wash parking lot. Yeah, we're off the main road for sure.
Did you see Jimmy in the? I thought I saw him in there.
I'm going to Google Translate to the best of my ability. Yeah, I'm just going to wait for the other guys and see where we go.
Now, I want to be clear. We're not condoning anything you see here today. We are simply journalists with an intention to film, understand, and archive a time and scene as we find it. I think it's important that stuff like this is documented. From the moment we landed in Osaka, we had one goal: to ride and document the Conjo Loop with a team. And when we least expected it, our fixers Lucas and John received a call from someone who won't be named, a man in the shadow realm, and secured me a spot on a Conjo run.
So we're here on the side of the road with a couple
Would y'all
guys.
do this in real life?
We're outside a pachinko
Would y'all
shop.
do
We just got the go-ahead. I'll see you on the other side,
Would y'all
brother.
trust me to drive? Would y'all trust me as the driver?
Hello, boss-san.
I'm a W driver.
Oh! All right, identity protected. All right, so I'm here with my buddy Jason Voorhees. We're entering the Conjo Loop now.
Y'all trusting me to drive?
Whoa, warming up the tires.
My buddy Alex was filming in the Civic behind me.
Conjo. That's where we're going, Conjo. Whoa! Ah, camera. Oh my God. This is nothing like the C1 loop.
This is an experience of a lifetime. But I gotta say, while I'm sitting here riding shotgun on the loop, I can't help but think if this is actually that different from reckless drivers that stream back home. We romanticize the illegal car culture of Japan. While there is a stricter code of conduct and it feels more sanctioned, you can't ignore that people do get hurt doing this.
Now the loop takes about 5 minutes to go around, which means these guys can stay on here all night. And really, they only have to slow down for a few cameras here and there. Right now, they're using this Prius as a blocking car, and there's another one at the back of our convoy that's also a blocking car, and they're acting as blockers for this little convoy of ours. So if we do run into a police presence, they're using them to hold off the police so that we can get away. It's one of the many tactics that the Kanjo guys use so that they can do this all night long.
They moving tag. Top IQ plays. Something I would do. Something I would think of.
Go, go, go!
Yeah,
Oh, that was so nuts.
The Kanjozoku have survived police crackdowns, new laws, and the changing streets of Osaka. But now, with AI surveillance and GPS tracking, the game is evolving again. So the question remains, does the Kanjo spirit find a way to stay ahead, or will they slowly fade out? Only one thing's for sure. Somewhere out there, in your neighborhood, right now, there's a Honda Civic bouncing off the rev limiter with a laptop in the passenger seat and a heart full of dreams. A huge thanks to our friends Lucas, Robert, and John for making this whole thing possible. We'll put their links down below in the bio. Check them out.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you, Japan. We'll see you next time.
Chat, we gotta do the Kanjo run.